Well, good evening there, ladies and gentlemen, and depending on where in the world you are, it's probably a very blustery, snowy evening. I know it certainly is here, which actually informed my decision to stream the game I'm going to do next. I am going to do a little survival game known as The Long Dark. It's been out for a while, so I'd say a good many of you are probably familiar with it. I remember getting it, God, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, and I messed about with it a little bit. It seemed like it was pretty fun, and didn't really get into it, but a while ago they released their actual story mode for it, so I figure it would be a good time to mark the occasion that I just got buried in snow and winter is truly upon us. I shall mark the occasion by going ahead and playing that. So, without further ado, let's see if I can load this up and get it going. Okay, let's see. That, do this. Hopefully that's going to work now. Of course, the other thing is, the other thing is that on account of the weather, I've been noticing my power's been flicking a little bit throughout the course of the day, so if I end up getting disconnected, no, it just means that the weather is not seeing fit to cooperate with me. Which, again, considering what I'm playing, is kind of fitting. Oh, I like how they had to throw this disclaimer in there. Hinterland Studio Incorporated does not condone the wanton destruction of wildlife. Well, considering, yeah, that's probably a good thing. As a result of let's try that again. As the result of the geomagnetic disaster which serves as part of the fictional foundation of the game, we have taken liberties with the portrayal of wildlife behavior. We are not attempting to create realistic wildlife behavior in the game. We know that wolves do not typically attack people. The Long Dark is a survival experience, and we strive for realism in many areas, but it is not a replacement for actual survival training or experience in the wilderness. In the end, our goal is to provide an interesting set of choices for you to play with safely. It is not a wilderness survival training simulation. Do not attempt to use what you learn in the Long Dark in real life. Doing so could result in injury, illness, or even death. I like how the "or even" is like so quiet. It's such a tiny little... Anyway, whatever. No, I should probably get the cursor out of the way. It's a funny thing I noticed about that I thought was rather neat. Apparently the Canada Media Fund had a hand in making this, or at least help with the funding. Okay, now hopefully all of this stuff should be set the way I want it to. I know, maybe I'll try some challenges in survival mode and stuff like that. Now, survival mode is the one I mostly played in when I was playing on my own, but for the purposes of streaming, I think the story mode might be a bit more interesting. I don't know, I haven't played it yet. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think the entirety of it is released yet. I think it's done episodic in nature, so we'll see how far I can actually get, providing I don't end up dying in the snow. Yeah, I think there's only two... Yeah, there's only 2 episodes released so far out of 5. Episode 1, Do Not Go Gentle. Mackenzie and Dr. Greenwood are separated after their plane crashes deep in the northern Canadian wilderness. Struggling to survive, Mackenzie explores the small town of Milton. Hey, there's a Milton around here. It's probably not the one they're talking about, though. Where he begins to understand the scope of this quiet apocalypse. For new players most interested in pensive exploration and storytelling, most survival elements are tuned to be very forgiving, wildlife will not attack unless provoked. For players with some experience and those looking for a balance between exploration, so wildlife is sparse but can seek you out. I think we'll pick the middle ground for this, probably for the best. That's me. I shall use my own name for this. Mackenzie is a very Canadian name, too. Just saying. Thanks, mystery voice lady. If it's
Astrid.
Oh, Astrid. Okay.
Astrid!
As if it was anything like, ooh, that hurts. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I need to find some shelter from this wind.
Chapter 1, Survival of the Fittest.
Guess I'm stuck in some kind of ravine.
Oh, the scrap metal shard is a tool now, is it? Oh, I am currently freezing. Fire provides heat, water, food, protection. Use the campfire option in the radial menu. You'll need all the fixins. A fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Just listen to Prodigy, they'll tell you. Tinder and fuel. Accelerant speeds up the process. Fuel types impact burn time and heat production. An active fire can be used to cook and boil water, as well as keeping you from freezing to death. Good advice. So, can I... Okay, that's how I do that. Look at me! Look at how red-nosed I am! Look how bloody my knee is. Blood loss, plane crash injuries. You were bleeding from a wound left untreated. That's badly bleeding. Feeling right. Something making a bed in here, or?
Ah, damn it.
Oh shit. I just made things significantly worse.
Oh, that hurts so much.
There we go. Bandage! Antibiotics. Bandage. Study your treatments and learn to triage. There are many ways to die in the wilderness. Medical treatments, man-made or harvested from the natural world, will save your life. Use the status screen to check on your health. Apply a treatment using the first aid radial menu. You can also use treatments from your pack menu. Preparation and self-control are vital to your survival. Check your controls menu if you're unsure how to do something. This could save your life. Yeah, so remember, kids. Remember to check your controls menu.
Feels like it's still burning.
Okay, I should probably heal myself. Now I'm gonna have to use up both of these because I foolishly roasted myself. Do I need to use the antibiotics or anything? Yeah. Okay.
Come on. Come on.
That treatment did not do anything. Okay, I gotta get used to the radio menu here. I guess it's not at all possible for me to make a campfire in here. That'd be too easy.
Feels like it's still burning. Damn. I'm freezing.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware that I'm cold. Oops! Well, that was fast, wasn't it? So apparently, the question
That blood loss.
He sounded bizarrely like Snake just then for a moment. Colonel, I gotta stop that blood loss.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
Okay, so let's not walk headlong into a fire this time. Okay.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna bleed out soon. Picking up several things I can burn is a good idea. Off also helps. Okay, no, I just need to make a campfire in here. I think that's all it is. Campcraft. Fire. Boom. Okay, I've got some matches, got some tinder plug, don't have any of that crap. Alright, let's start a fire. And now we wait.
Come on.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, mysterious female voice wakes me up after some bizarre length of thing, or dangerous length of time, or whatever the hell. Wait, does that use Zelda? No, this doesn't exactly seem like Breath of the Wild.
Well, thank goodness for that. That's all I have in me. Either lay down before I fall.
Nap time!
so thirsty. Gotta be a way to melt some snow.
Status is your early warning system. When you bring up the quick stats or the radio menu, you'll get a preview of your current condition, as well as information about how cold, tired, hungry, and thirsty you are. Anytime one of these status indicators is empty in red, this means you're losing condition. Lose all your condition, and you'll die. You are about to die.
I might be stuck here a while. Better see what I can use.
Wait, I don't have a, Did I break that shard of metal? Just by... breaking down that one branch?
Looks like debris from the crash site above.
Ooh, military-grade MRE. Delicious. Contemporary MRE. Good quality and meets all technical requirements to be considered real food. More matches.
Think about food.
Yeah, well, you just found some, so relax, man. I'd say chill, but that's a poor choice of words. For now, something to burn when you are freezing.
I need to find something to drink.
Yeah. You don't need these yet. You can't tell me when I do or do not need rose hips.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't know, man. That might be someone's favorite stick. You can get killed over that sort of thing. Let's not burn the book just yet. I don't know if I should burn the cedar yet either. Let's burn the stick. Yeah, let's just burn the stick for now. Of course, then again, I think it's going to take some time to boil up some snow, so... If my brief time playing survival mode is any indication of this game, a lot of it is just waiting around to slowly freeze to death. Or foolishly hurl yourself off of a cliff within the first 5 minutes. Let's melt a liter of snow. Hopefully that takes... Oh. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna want a bunch of water, so it's just well to, use up the last bit of cedar.
Come on. Come on.
Burn, you motherfucker! Burn! Thank you.
That did it.
I like how happy he sounds. Let's start by boiling the water I did get. I'm gonna want some actual potable water to begin with. And melt another liter of snow. Boil another liter of water. And then we'll have ourselves a feast. I have to hold down the button. Drink and be merry. And now eat and be merry. And further prolong the inevitable.
Shit. The cut smarts. Better make sure it doesn't get infected.
Luckily for me, I have things. Let's see. Treat the risk of infection before it develops into something more serious. Survive long enough for your hand to heal so you can climb out. Okay, so that's what I need to do. What's the zipping noise? I believe in, a who's it? Okay, yeah, good. How fortunate for me that I had some of that. Hooray!
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
You know, I could start getting attached to this cave.
The weather's turning bad. I'm gonna need a good long fire to keep from freezing to death.
To do that, I'm going to need to get a lot more material.
Getting colder. If I don't have enough firewood to last the night, I might not make it.
Okay, some reclaimed wood. That's good, that's good. Yes, let's very quickly get as much burning material as I can. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, books. And then Will ran. Hopefully that'll be enough fire to last me.
Come on.
Now you see, playing this in survival mode, there's always a chance that your fire making process might fail. I'm glad that hasn't happened. I'm also glad that it seems like the sticks and things seem to keep regenerating out there whenever I use them. Kinda makes you believe in a benevolent god, don't it? Well, this is probably just going to set me up for the
life out here.
horrible punchline of my death. Wait, what was that book? Guy's blueprints. Oh, that tool is still there. Why don't I have that, I was able to use that for the thing. Guess not. So is that enough? Is that enough to keep me going? I should probably try to repair some of this stuff. Oh, I can't repair anything because I don't have a sewing kit. Never mind. Oh, crap, I might need more, I got cold very quickly. Oh crap, it needs to last 9 hours. Oh, cheat. Okay. So much of that time must have already elapsed, right? This is why you should always pay attention to your objectives.
So cold.
Oh, thank God. Although hopefully I'm not going to need to use the cedar. I can save that for a later date. Right now, let's use the tinier stuff to try to keep me warm.
Fire looks good.
There.
Now, to warm up before I freeze to death.
It kind of sucks, though. I mean, you would think it'd be cumulative. Like, okay, so yeah, I'm losing time, but I've also been keeping myself warm for so long. Probably drink some water, too, come to think of it. I'm also starting to starve to death, but I don't have any more food.
That should last me through the night. So tired. Thought that storm would never end. I need to find some food.
Crows! Your ears are your best survival tool. Pay attention to your surroundings. You might glean information that's important for your survival. For example, a murder of crows circling up ahead might suggest an animal carcass. Or even a human corpse might be nearby. I get to eat people! Great! I presume that's not what they're talking about, but, you know.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
But if that's going on, then you've got bigger problems than freezing to death.
It was a hell of a storm last night. Blew that tree clean over.
And gives me a handy tree bridge. Deus Ex Machina.
Astrid's pack.
I suppose.
Locked.
I guess I have no idea what the combination is. What's happening?
Jackrabbit Remote Transport. Mackenzie speaking. Whoa, slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about? It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie... Will... I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. But it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Blonde.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's gonna be a rough ride.
Who knows, we might crash into a cliff or something. And I may have to foolishly walk off of it after burning myself in a fire.
Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
Well, I was gonna say maybe she already has, but, you know, you beat me to it. Coat, what you were wearing when you crashed in your plane. Clothing is armor against cold. Out in the wilderness, clothing is like armor against the elements. Which is what the title just told me, but okay, whatever. Wear layers to stay warm. Always wear layers. And remember, wind is your enemy. Clothing offers different protection from cold and wind chill. Your clothes can get wet from blowing snow or if you fall into water, which makes them ineffective and increases your risk of hypothermia or even frostbite. Although, by looking at their faces in that little cinematic, it looks like they're all rather frost-burnt to begin with. Keep your clothes as dry as you can. Finally, clothing can protect you from physical injuries as from falling or tangling with wildlife. Balance all these factors against the weight and mobility cost of your combined clothing.
This carcass could save my life. This doesn't look too good, but what choice do I have?
Maybe I should only take a little bit of it for now. It's going to burn a lot of calories I don't have anyway. Everything you eat can kill you. When starving, you may feel desperate enough to take your chances, but in general, eating raw meat is a bad idea. No shit, Sherlock. Cook it over fire to avoid getting food poisoning or parasites. Cooked meat also lasts longer and attracts fewer predators. Oh, I should probably put on that coat too. Though apparently the coat itself is frozen, but deal with that when the time comes, I guess.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah. Chill out. Let's cook us some gamey venison. Nom 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 nom. Well, now that I've got some food in my belly, and I've heated up a bit, let's head out and gather up some more. Seriously, why can I not search the pack? That seems like it'd have some important stuff, is all I'm saying.
I could probably climb that.
Really? Interesting. Well, for now, let's harvest what else I can from this.
Can't feel my feet.
Go back, warm up, fill up, and then we'll see what the game wants me to do next.
Goddamn freezing.
Goddamn! Oh crap. Should have kept it going. Yeah, let's use the cedar firewood that I found. Yeah, I should have tossed a few twigs into the flames while I was gone. Or, you know, before I left. So am I still stuck on the gathering and eating food portion? Or is there another task I need to complete? One way to be sure.
It worked.
Oh, see if you're strong enough to climb out of the ravine, explore the ravine. Scavenge what you can and eat till you're full. Okay, so I just need to fill up and leave. Well, if that's what I'm gonna do, what I should probably do is get as warm as I can, get as full, and get as full and warm, and satiated as I can, and get the fuck out of here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, now let's melt some more snow. Let's maybe melt 1.5 liters. Okay, now let's boil that. I know I've got some water purification tablets, but I think I want to save those for later. Perfect. Ah, let us feast. Probably save that last piece of venison for later. Probably gonna need it. There. Okay, so I've still got 84 liters of that left, and I've got 880 calories of... Alright, cool. Let's get out of here and see if I can gather up enough crap to make another fire, because I'll probably need one later. Although I can do that along the way, I guess.
Here.
Oh boy, a stick, just like all the other sticks. And you see, my mistake earlier was jumping off of the cliff as opposed to climbing it. I can see that now. Well, that sucked. I had to sprain my goddamn ankle just so I can figure out what rose hips do. Alright. Rose hips, Mother Nature's painkiller. Sometimes Mother Nature is your pharmacist. Craft rose hips into a preparation that can be boiled in water to produce a tea with pain-relieving properties. Keep your eyes open for other natural remedies. Root of a wild rose bush can be used to make a tea that helps manage pain. And of course, there happen to be rose hips conveniently placed next to the, yeah, cool beans. I'll get out of this ravine alive, even if it kills me. Wait. Okay. Better grab a few more of these just in case. This birch bark. Birch tree bark, lightweight and flammable. This bark can be used as tinder. Oh, hi, Cave. It's me again. Bet you didn't think you'd see me again, did you? Let's go tossing one of those in the fire. Okay, so is that a campcraft thing? No. Not food. It's definitely not light sources of drink. First aid. Ah, there we go. So do I just drink this fancy tea I'm making? Now do I get out of here? Need to scavenge what you can and eat until you're full. Okay, so I guess I just have to eat until I'm full.
May as well rest up. No telling what tomorrow will bring.
You know, maybe another misadventure up the side of the cliff. For absolutely no purpose.
I feel stronger today. I think I can climb out of here now.
What you know can save you. As you learn about things in the world, either through your own actions or through interacting with people, you unlock knowledge about people, places, things, and actions. Deeper knowledge can be revealed when you gain the trust of other survivors you meet. This knowledge is tracked in your journal for future reference. What I know. People, places, things, actions. Collectibles. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. I love how those crows have been hanging out up there for like 4 days now.
Only one way to go.
Only one way to go. To hell! That's as well to grab as many of these rose hips as I can. They're probably going to come in handy. Also, I wonder if there's any other climbing points throughout the game, because one thing I couldn't help but notice and be infuriated about in survival mode is that there's no way you can jump or anything.
I think I'm gonna make it. Getting near the top.
Don't get too excited. Something is undoubtedly going to shit on my parade soon enough.
Finally made it.
Oh, hi, plane.
I sure hope Astrid's not in there.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
And to make things awkward.
To forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor? That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
What I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
Look, you don't have to. Let's just not...
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Aurora Borealis.
Will?
At this time of the year,
Signs of Astrid around here somewhere.
this time of the year, this part of the country, localized entirely within my plane's electrical systems.
My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end.
At this point, I think the plane probably looks worse, you know? Also, how the hell did I survive that? William Mackenzie made of iron. Mmm, jerky. Dry and salty. Oh, yeah. Full of high fructose corn syrup. Delicious, delicious corn syrup. I don't have any maps. Same for me. So, do I have to check the plane for any signs of her, or do I just keep going? Or I should probably just keep on trucking. Had she gone anywhere, she would have gone over here. A clue!
She definitely passed through here. Need to hurry.
Run for your life. Run to the hills. Walking through the snow with a heavy pack can get tiring, but sometimes you just have to run. Escape wildlife, avoid weak ice, or get to shelter faster by sprinting. Keep in mind that sprinting uses up more calories than walking, and your sprint stamina is limited to how restrictive your clothing is. It takes you a little while to recover sprint stamina, so use it wisely. Okay, that's how you sprint. Is that a thing I missed, or is that just that's just a rock? Okay, whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Oh look, another scrap of cloth. By the time I find her, she's probably going to be rather disrobed. What are the odds I'm going to have to use these stones to chuck them at something? Aim true and you won't go hungry. You can pick up small stones and use them to stun rabbits, equip them, and throw them to hit a rabbit, then grab it while stunned. If you can kill it, you can eat it. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Shit. I'm gonna need to find somewhere to,
Been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
Oh, this works. I was just thinking I was gonna have to start a fire.
Come on.
Wow, this is taking forever. Although apparently just the initial flame is warm enough to keep me free of hypothermia.
Well, thank goodness for that.
What are the odds I'm actually going to be able to hit a goddamn rabbit, though? Honestly, probably slim to nil unless I wait very calmly and have one come to me. Or I move very quietly. And increase my risk of freezing to death. Do I wish I had, like, crosshairs or something? Alas, that's not gonna happen, I guess. What do you mean I don't have crosshairs for my rock? Tactical guided stone. If I stay crouched here, maybe they'll come back. Here, wabbit, wabbit, wabbit. Let's go around the sod again here. Oh, there's one. He's heading right for me! Ah! Oh god! Oh god! I'm a murderer! Oh, now I feel bad. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to prepare the rabbit though, aren't I? I presume? What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, harvest it for usable meat. Okay. May as well get everything I can out of it. You die, so I shall live. And I shall eat you to gain your rabbity power. And I can hoppity hoppity the fuck right out of here. I should also probably make more water. Oh crap. 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 Well, whatever. I'm warmed up enough to keep going. Wait, what was that? Tough, not very filling, but edible. Good to know. If I'm stuck in a pinch, I can start eating grass. Oh, dude, that rabbit's drifting. How did it... It was...
There must be a way to get up there.
You win this round, rabbit. You win this round. Man ineffectually throws stones at rabbit. Film of 11. Ooh. I can use that to make arrows. Also, I ain't gonna say no to more meat. This is gonna take a while. Oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh god, I'm freezing to death. I'm gonna need to find some shelter. Crouching. Get under stuff. Occasionally you'll encounter an obstacle in your path. Crouching might help you get under it. Crouching also makes you less obvious to wildlife from a distance. You move more slowly, but also more silently, so you might get closer. Okay, let's see if I can push forward a bit more, see if I can find a more suitable spot to set up camp. Maybe I can find a cave or a lee or something. Also more sticks. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it's its own separate thingamajig. Each light source has a pros and cons. You may need to improvise light sources to see in the dark. You can craft torches out of available materials. Flares provide a one-off light source. Lanterns last longer but use up oil. Darkness hides dangers and also prevents you from crafting, repairing your gear, and other actions. Hey, a dead person. Ooh, mittens. Ooh, crunchy stuff. Resting heals you and saves your progress. Resting restores a lost condition and helps you recover from afflictions. Rest in beds you find as you explore the world. A bedroll allows you to rest whenever you like. Remember that resting uses up calories, and the hours that pass make you hungry and thirsty. Okay. Well, I'm still doing pretty good in terms of everything except heat. And, well, the torch is kind of helping me in that. So, it's best for me to just keep exploring until I need camp. Although, I better keep an eye on how long the torch is going to last. I want to set up a campfire before it goes completely dark on me.
That'll come in handy.
Of course, I can also find another torch. You know what, screw this. I'm gonna live in here, be a hermit. It'll be fun.
I could use this.
Okay, before I head out of the cave, I should probably, explore that other branch, and then set up a campfire in here. What? Oh, this is the cave where the levitating rocks are, I understand. Wait, was there another branch? Or am I just making shit up? I mean, I could be making shit up. No, I'm not. It was back here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was right here where the light was, yeah. Oh, nice. A letter found on a discarded backpack in a cave. I left with the others, but the storm turned bad and I couldn't keep up. Some turned back to see if they could wait it out at the old church, but I kept going, but I think I took a wrong turn. I'll backtrack in the morning and see if I can find their trail. The letter is signed, Alice. You know, I'll make for a good fire thing.
Better take this food.
Ooh, nice. Lamp oil sewing kit. Cloth. Oh man, I'm gonna hang out in this cave. I'm gonna hang out in this cave and do all the crafting and repairing. And not freeze my gonads off. Yeah, story mode so far seems pretty interesting, although if you're pardon the pun, it seems like it's a bit of a slow burn. Not quite sure where they're going with this whole thing. It's my, Okay, alright, let's see. There we go, mitts! That is bad. I can burn the torches? I probably don't want to do that. Boil some of that. I'll also cook some of that venison, even though it appears to be moldy. Cooked peaches. Alright, tell you what. Let's drink and eat till I've had my fill, and then we'll get the hell out of this cave. Venison may be a little bit gamey, but I'm sure it's still fine. Well, maybe. Ah! Standing awful close to the campfire there, Wool. That torch is ruined somehow. Ooh, I was gonna repair things. What's the most need to repair? These pants. Okay, it's better. You're a herd man on pants, Wool. Herd man on pants. Oh crap. And that was a good time to get out of here. And I'd better hurry the hell up before the torch breaks on me. Or whatever it is that happens to it. Of course, maybe I should have taken a little nap in there too.
Astrid, where did you go?
Avoid if you can. Wolves are not dogs. No kidding. And out here, they're very dangerous. They normally avoid humans, but do you want to take a chance? Like most things in nature, wolves are afraid of fire. Campfire, torches, or flares can keep them at bay. Thrown torches or flares might scare them away. But there are no guarantees. In the end, the best way to avoid tangling with wolves is to give them a wide berth. Remember, they are attracted to blood and raw meat. I should probably pick that up again. Go away. I don't think I should harvest that. I really don't think I, yeah. Couldn't waste the time doing so. You don't know how to play fetch right. That's not how you do it. Ah! Okay. Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that.
A road. Great. I'm not as lost as I thought.
Yeah, it's just well to extinguish it, if I can. No, go away. Go away. I'm gonna hide in this car. Cars can serve as shelters, protecting you from deadly wind and wildlife. You might even find supplies left inside the glove compartments or trunks.
Thank goodness.
Mmm, delicious. I wish I still had a torch. Well, if need be. Oh crap, it's outside the... Can you leave me alone, please? Yeah, you go up there. That's nice. Ah! Crap, 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 crap! Okay, what's going on? No afflictions. I wonder, can I just throw matches? Although maybe I should equip stones and just fling stones at the thing. This wolf was going to be the death of me, isn't it? Milton! Can I... Oh, I can get into the back seat. Not that I imagine that actually helps any. It's probably only the glove box that'll have anything useful.
This'll come in handy.
And I need pry bars for the trunks. That sucks. That'd be nice if I found like an actual shelter, like a house or maybe a church, like that place they were talking about. That church they were talking about in the letter. Ah, there's another one. Wonder where it is. It's right there. Nope, you leave me alone. I'm gonna leave you alone so you can leave me alone. It's chasing me, isn't it? Yeah, chase me off here, you bastard.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Is that a building? Oh, please God, say that's a building.
Excellent.
Nope, that's where the wolf is.
Never felt so cold in my life.
I have got to find shelter, and I have got to... Oh, can I make a fire in here? That'd be nice. Seems to be rather out of the way.
Come on. Come on.
Hopefully it keeps me well hidden enough that the wolf isn't going to be coming after me. Nice!
Are you serious?
Oh, you son of a bitch. try that again. Now the fire fails on me. Oh dear.
Come on.
I really should have camped out in that cave until daybreak. I'm beginning to think that would have been my wisest maneuver.
Fire's life out here.
Going to the hinterland, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I should probably fix those mitts I have. Were they ruined to the point that I can't... I had a hat? Oh no, I can only harvest it. Shit. Oh well, it's just we'll do that then. Well, if there's no repairing it, it's just able to harvest it for materials, and hopefully I'll be able to get everything else to warm me up a bit. What's the next closest to... Oh, those pants are starting to get pretty ripped up again. I should fix that. Better. Yeah, the sweater. It's starting to get pretty worse for wear, too. I got 31 minutes left. Repairing the coat's going to take too long. Ah, the boots are in pretty rough shape. I need cured leather for that, though. Don't I have rawhide, though? Can't I make cured leather? No, I have to air dry it. I have to air dry it indoor for 5 days. In other words, not yet. Maybe I better take the time to boil a bit more water. Or melt some more snow at least. Delicious grass. Okay, well, you'll have time to sleep when we find a place for you to sleep. Oh crap, that's a wolf.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah. First, you know, the horrible realization is dawning upon me. Did I go the wrong way on the road? Like, if I went the opposite direction of where I started, would I have found something? Ah. Oh wait, is that a man-made structure?
I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
That's not a good sign. Well, thank God, I believe this is a man-made structure. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm getting warmer just by sole virtue of being in here, that's good. Let's see. Can I make a fire in here? No, we can't start a campfire indoors. Makes sense. We should probably sleep, though. Yeah, let's, sleep for 5 hours. It'll warm me up a little bit, too, while I'm at it. Okay, so what's the other affliction I have? Frostbite risk. Sleep a little bit longer. Let's be a lazy bastard. Why not? And now I've got some light to work by. Oh, nice. What I could really use is another pair of gloves. Not very warm, and useless when wet. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's see what I can do about repairing some of this shit I have. Although maybe I should put on another pair of socks. They'll warm me up a bit. There we go, that works. Although most of the clothing I have isn't too bad aside from the boots. How am I supposed to leave hide kicking around indoors long enough to dry? Do I just drop it? I guess I'll just drop it. Although something tells me I'm going to want to hang off on that until I find an area I can use as a base. Something tells me this isn't it.
Could end up being useful.
Then again, you never know. Might be a bad place to stay. Oh. I needs to drink. I really do wish I had a map, though. It'd make this so much easier. Honestly, I have no clue where I'm going. It tells me to follow the road, and I have left the road. Is that it down there? Okay, it is good. Alright. Back on track. Just a little detour, we're fine. Oh look, there's a... Oh, that's the church that they were talking about, I think. And there are wolves. Of course there's wolves.
That church looks like it could be a good shelter.
You know, if not for the fact I just got attacked by a goddamn wolf. Mostly my big problem is I could potentially get frostbitten. Oh great, I'm gonna have to start burning Bibles. Sacrilegious! Oh, thank God.
I think I can use this.
I'm gonna need that like you don't believe. Hymnal. Day of wrath and doom impending, David's word of the civils blending. Okay. Heaven and earth and ashes ending, oh, what a fear man's bosom rendeth.
This stuff will come in handy.
A very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is. Prophetic, I guess. Okay, that flare will come in handy in case I end up having more wolf problems. You know, I was hoping the organ was still in decent shape. Play me a tune. Dear parishioners, it is with a heavy heart that I inform you of the Archdiocese's decision to withdraw me from St. Christopher's Parish due to lack of activity. Though there have never been more than a few of you in recent years, your dedication to the Church and support of my efforts here will not be forgotten. Henceforth, services will be available via Skype only. Continued Latin lessons also. Please accept my apologies. God bless. Father Francis McGill. Another incredibly,
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
incredibly Canadian-sounding name. We'll start another fire. See what I can do. At the very least, I'm going to want to warm up a bit. Also, the church is quite a landmark. I could probably drop the hide I have in here, and that should be a decent enough place for me to be able to find it again. I'm going to be needing that hide.
Turned out pretty well.
If I do say so myself. Alright, so that's got to be air dried indoors, so up.
I think I can use this.
Maybe I should drop that over here. It did seem to kind of, like, get lost in the carpet. %, cured. Have I got anything on me I can cook? Alas, not. I need to eat, though. Should have killed more rabbits over on the lake, but that didn't work out too well for me, did it? I better make use of the time I have in here. While I'm warming up, I can gather some more material. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here and try not to run afoul of any wolves. Yeah, that wolf is still hanging out over by the deer carcass. Much as I would like that food, he can have it. I'm gonna tangle with him over that. Why do I get the distinct feeling I'm never coming back to that church again? Like, I'm gonna find Astrid and it's gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, you know, no need to go back. I like how the snow was just kind of clipping through there. Established 1911, froze to bejesus about 100 years later, give or take. So am I finally going to meet some NPCs? In survival mode, there's absolutely nobody but you, as far as I know. I mean, I never played it long enough to get to any major,
Hello? Anyone out there?
community centers, but, you know.
This whole area looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Yeah, except there's smoke coming out of that fire, that, chimney.
Smoke from the chimney. Someone's home.
And if I'm lucky, they're not going to want to try to kill me. But let's steal their mail, just in case. First sign of habitation since you've crashed. Investigate. I hope they got some grub, because I'm hungry. I guess that's considered stealing, maybe? That's why I can't do that?
Hello? Anybody here? Holy sh... Wait! Hold your fire!
Come closer, stranger.
Okay.
Blind old lady?
Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Mainlander?
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice, and you haven't left like the other cowards, so... Must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane. I crashed in the mountains nearby.
Sounds likely.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun somewhere else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move. Say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't doubt it.
Right now you're pointing it directly at my crotch.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Okay. Voice acting just suddenly stopped. This is Milton, a small town in the mountains. You're far from home. But where are we on Great Bear? My plane went down in bad weather, and you're wherever you're supposed to be, outsider. The Maker, in his great wisdom, has put you here with me. But what is his purpose? What is yours? I'm looking for someone. She crashed with me, but I think she walked out. Would have been when the lights first appeared. I'm not interested in your story, outsider. I'm cold. Prove your worth to me, and I'll think about telling you what I know. My fire will be out soon. Fetch me some firewood, and then maybe we'll talk more. Said everyone is gone. What happened here? 5 days since the lights in the sky. 5 days of hell. First they thought they'd be safe, and then they realized they weren't ready for the end, so they fled. None of them will make it. How do you know? I mean, you can't... See? No, I can't. But I know what I hear. Sooner or later, all their words, all their lies, find their way up to me. My name's Mackenzie, and you are... The liars call me Grey Mother. So... You should call me Grey Mother also. Right. So, if everyone left, why are you still here? They're afraid of me. And even if I could have left, I wouldn't. I was born here. I'll die here. This is the way it has to be. The way it has to be? You wouldn't understand loyalty, Mainlander. Outlander! So, fuel. Where can I find some? Surely a big strapping man like you can find some firewood in a forest? Right. Take the axe and the woodshed out back, if you must. I know some of the townsfolk cut wood on the edge of town. I'll be back. House? This is a big house. You live here by yourself? None of your business, outsider. Just stay out of my private things and don't try to steal from me. Or you'll never find out what I know about your friend. Trust. Hard thing to come by these days. Many people you meet will be suspicious of you, but most of them have needs they may not be able to fulfill without your help. Helping them will earn you trust, which in turn unlock useful knowledge. Locations, items, and more. Check the character's trust entry in your journal to learn more about them, their needs, and how they can help you. Oh, now I have a map. Wave tower. Oh, that's where I crashed? Jeez, I took the long way around. Molten house. Okay, at least now I know where the church is, so I can go back there if need be.
For a drink right now.
Well, I don't have any booze, so the best you're gonna have to deal with is maybe some orange soda. No, let's not steal crap from the Grey Mother. I guess there's not much I'm going to be able to do with this place until after I earn her trust, so let's go see if we can find that axe she's talking about. Let's see if we can find her best frickin' axe.
I could use this.
Small one-handed axe, good for splitting wood. Can be used to hack meat in a pinch. Let's go find as much crap as I can cut down as I can. Oh, that's just my stomach. Maybe there's some stuff I can harvest in the post office.
This will come in handy.
Well, that's better than the socks I have right now. There. Scrap of paper found in Milton Post Office. Milton Post Office collectible. Margaret. We have to stop accepting mail of Milton. We have no way of getting it back to the mainland, but we can't tell people that, or they'll know we've been holding on to it all this time. Find some excuse. Whatever you can. Encourage people to use email or drone if they can afford it. Drone? Like, okay. I'll keep my eyes open for the mail van, but I don't hold out high hopes. I imagine Jack probably drove it into a tree again. Somewhere way in the back 40. We're likely to never find it back. Damn. I should have stopped him from taking the truck while he was on the drink. I'll see what I can do to fix the situation. Hold tight.
Thank goodness.
Well, I found a stick. Because there were a bunch of pallets over across the bridge. I could head back over that way and get some, cut some of that up for. Maybe I'll head back and do that. Stop in the old credit union first, see what we got. I can get myself some useless money. There's plenty of cardboard boxes, but I don't think I really need that.
I think I can use this.
Why would anyone wear one of these in the winter? Well, guess what? I'm going to be one of those people. This is better than nothing. It's all about layers. Don't you know?
This stuff will come in handy.
Bank manager's house key.
Must be the key to the bank manager's house.
Of course, now that just makes me wonder if there was a similar key in the post office. Maybe not. Oh boy, floppy disks.
What have we here?
Aha! That'll do. Here, drink some of the soda I have. It'll help. Sounded distinctly like someone opening a door, but it couldn't be, right? Maybe after I repair those reinforcements, they'll be better. I'll stick with the ones I have.
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
No doubt the bank manager's house is going to have the info I need to unlock these two things. As to what I'm going to find in there, probably nothing useful, because again, what good is money in a situation like this? Burn it, I guess.
I'll be hungry later.
Nuts and stuff. Chocolate and nuts. Big Moose Kicks coffee.
I can always use more food.
Standard fare. No more cash. I don't have your money here. It's at Bill's house and Fred's house. Of course, the hatchet doesn't actually count as a weapon. Something tells me it would be a halfway decent weapon, though, is the thing. Question is, how much of that do I need to give her? Oh, basically anything. Okay. Well, like I said, let's head back out of town, across the bridge. I know there's some pallets over there I can chop down. And that will be good. Last I checked, there weren't any wolves out in this area, so... It's starting to get dark, though. After I'm done doing this, I'll have to head back and probably crash in her house if she'll let me. If she don't, well, crap. Oh, shit. I should have expected that would happen. See, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to how long it takes you to do things. And you're all hungry and freezing to death.
Damn. I'm freezing.
I know. Calm down, Will. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Think happy thoughts. Think warm thoughts. Remember that time you walked headlong into a fire and roasted your hand? It'll keep you warm. Oh, that's a rabbit. Well, I'm not too concerned about the rabbit right now. I'll kill him later if he happens to still be here when I come back out. Suppose I could always chop up her chair. Have I got enough wood for you yet, you crazy old bag? No, but I'm getting there. Oh, thank God, she has a bed I can sleep in. But prior to that, I should probably, let's sit down and eat a big ol' salty batch of crackers. Give myself a full 8. Everything will be groovy. I guess my best bet is just carry on searching around town for things I can chop up. If I can find the bank manager's house, for example. Looks like there's some wood over here, though. I mean, hell, maybe. Can I actually cut any of this shit? Don't look like it. That light? That looked like a light source to me. And then maybe it's just the No, no, it's just the color or whatever the hell texture that is. That's all it is. No big deal. Wait, is that... Oh. No, I need to break it down. Still too dark for me to see anything. I mean, it's not worth my while to explore any buildings yet. Not until the sun comes up. Ah, that might be the bank manager's house, though. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Hey, a playground! Yay, Torch House! Oh, no you don't. You stay the fuck away. I want nothing to do with you. Shut up, stomach. Starting to get froze again.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah. We'll get right on that. First, we'll just harvest us some sticks. Then we'll head back to the old lady's house, where she'll greet us with open arms and unlimbered rifle.
Cold.
Shame there's nothing out here I can break down. Oh, hell, I can give her a bunch of books too, can't I? I didn't think about that. Books burn good as anything. Getting closer. Let's run up and take a little nap, I guess. A few hours, nothing much. You know, if I can chop apart your broom, I can give you some more wood. You don't need a broom, right? I mean, you know, you can't see. You don't care what the place looks like. Right now that I got some more light to see by, let's check out the, Wait, aren't I... Okay, I am wearing gloves, it's just... This doesn't show me as wearing gloves, that's all. Okay. I presume this is the bank manager's house, so... Yep. Surely there must be something important in here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more food. I'll have to carve some of that, dead deer outside. Right, and I can't find any by rummaging through this guy's cabinets.
Excellent.
Oh, that works. An implement for opening cans. It's better than starving, probably.
I'll be hungry later.
Dog food is an acquired taste. Let's ask Max Rokotansky. Stale lake whitefish. Take that, I'll probably eat it now for that matter. There.
Is it food or...
Is it food? Last resort sardines. Little fish in a can. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice. To knit wool sweater, mostly for looks, provide some worth, and being knit from wool remains warm when wet. It's not really much better than what I've got. Well, it kinda is. I don't know. I'll put that on, I guess, for now. If I repair it, it might be better.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'll take that for harvesting purposes only. New cargo pants. I'll wear cargo pants on my cargo pants.
Thank goodness.
Bankvault code. 1930 and 08. Cool.
That'll come in handy.
Sewing kits. Don't really need that right now. Worn simple parka. Weight to warmth ratio.
Hope I can still eat this.
I love me some salty crackers. Let's check out what was in this other house. Tiny, tiny house.
I think I can use this.
So tiny. So house. Assuming that leads down to a basement that I can't access. Were they purveyors of fine art? They just artsy looking pictures.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Here I am, resorting to eating dog food. Tearful letter. Watching suggests whoever wrote it did so while crying. Don't want to do this, but I don't have a choice. I just can't stay in Milton anymore. It's just too empty and sad. I know I promised to stick with you through thick and thin, but I never signed up for this. I'm sorry. I'll send food when I get to the mainland. I hear they have more there. Love, N. Who signs that with just an initial? Like, what kind of nickname is that?
Is it food or?
Dusty tomato soup. A rich, sweet-smelling soup. Eat it hot and it'll warm your heart. Might even stave off starvation for a little longer. Who needs a freezer in this day and age? The whole world's your icebox. This is a nice little house.
Could end up being useful.
I must be approaching my weight limit. I gotta be. I am too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start breaking down some of the crap I'm carrying. Well, I'm gonna offload so much in the box in a moment, so...
What have we here?
It's not that great, but if I break it down, I can use it to repair the stuff I've already got. But there's that. Alright, so let's drop off some more crap in the firewood bin before I head on over to the bank and see what the code gives me. Oh. Actually, no, I shouldn't shouldn't do that just yet. I need to make space. That's what I was doing, yes. Hell, it's just about to transfer the newspaper too, I guess. Oh, I must have, that should be enough for it then. Alright. Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Oh, it went over there. Unless there's two of them, which is possible. There are. It's just that one went over there. Oh wait, what's this? Dear members, due to global economic realities that are well known to you, we are unfortunately unable to remain in operation. All banking services are hereby suspended until further notice. All that's left is one crazy old woman, so I don't think too big of a deal anymore. 1930-08. I think it's right, left, and then right. 19... $30. Perfect.
I could use this.
So I'm gonna have to go searching around for deposit box
Use more food.
deposit box keys. Also, who puts a granola bar in a deposit box? Not that I'm arguing at the moment with it, right? You know, mind you.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, money. I wonder if this has the same combo. It does not. Oh well. Let's go talk to the crazy old lady, see what she has to say now. I've gotten her firewood for. Oh, I should probably stop by and hack some meat and materials out of that deer too while I'm at it. Doing somewhat poorly, but we'll be fine, I'm sure. It'll be fine.
My fingers feel numb.
Good thing you're going indoors. Bravo!
So, the outsider returns. You're already doing better than the others. You found the fuel. But did you find any answers?
All I've found are wolves, bad weather, and an empty town.
It's just as I told you. They're all gone.
Okay, now what?
What really happened here?
Excuse me while I walk through your
People were
chair.
here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices, and I couldn't get them back. Never mind. You did well with the fuel. Now do the same with food. Or I won't last the winter.
But isn't every day winter around here now? After the lights went out, a blizzard blew in. People got scared, were afraid of being trapped, or more trapped. They panicked, some left to see what they could discover from the outside. And what did they find out? They didn't come back. Surely someone will come looking. Someone will send help. Search and rescue? The military? The government? To Milton? No. You don't think help is coming? We needed help 10 years ago, during the collapse. When you mainlanders were sitting pretty, the others raped our island. And the others raped our island? Okay. Took what they wanted. We needed help 10 years ago, and it didn't come then. Why would it come now? It was a long time ago. Things are different now. Not for us. Not for Great Bear. Not for Grey Mother. Keep calling me a mainlander. Why? You're an outsider. Mainlander. You're one of them. You don't belong here. Right, but, I mean, you sound angry about it. Years ago, when the collapse happened, we lost everything. The young people didn't understand how dependent we'd become. Some people may have accepted dependence on the mainland, but I don't want the scraps from your table. I guess I don't know that much about the history. I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always focused on your own story. Can you tell me more about the angry voices you heard? It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up, but I heard yelling, scream. Later I heard from the gossips that someone had passed through town in the night, more than one person. A woman and some men. One of the men was found... Found? They found him dead the next morning. And the woman, the one whose voice you heard. I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. The scream. Could it have been the woman? I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now. So, I hate to ask, but food. The town, it's abandoned. They've left me to starve. I'll need food to survive this. Survive until... what? I'll worry about that. You worry about finding me food to keep me alive. But what if people come back? Won't I be taking what they need to survive? You mean stealing? Maybe so, but it's fair. They stole from me all those years, and now it's their turn. What did they steal from you? Never mind that. Food. Find me food. Ransack the gas station on the edge of town. There's always food there. Owner had a special supplier from the mainland. You're a mainlander, so stealing should come naturally. Or, if you're feeling guilty, bring me only what nature has to offer. It'll be more work, but maybe you'll sleep better at night. I'll see what I can do. Take the pry bar from the shed if you haven't already. You might need it to get into some of the more stubborn places. A town like Milton, where do supplies come from? The mainland, of course. Where else? I don't know. Local stuff. Farms? Producers on the island? Those days are in the past. We became dependent on the mainland just like you wanted us to. Then, when things collapsed, you cut us off. Until you found things you could take, things you could sell to the others, the ones in the south. Some tried farming, but times were hard for everyone back then. Still are. You aren't the only ones to have suffered. In the cities. Cities. You got what you deserved. You'll get no sympathy from Grey Mother. You said there were others? Other outsiders? Crawled in after the night with the lights. I heard them. Murmurs in town. Still had ears in town. The gossips. They were scared. Some were from the highways. Said there were others. Already frozen. Already dead. They stayed here in town. Schoolhouse. The old schoolhouse. Still had a coal stove. They slept in the schoolhouse, waiting. Waiting for mercy. Found it. I don't understand. You'll understand when you find it. Okay, so where am I putting her food? In here, I guess. Halfway there. I'll give her that stuff, but the venison is mine. The gas station's down on the outskirts, hey? Damn you just ate. Well, I should take the pry bar from around the back of the house, shouldn't I? I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all the way down to the gas station before nightfall.
This'll come in handy.
So is it here? There it is. Let's investigate this house. Oh boy, scrap metal.
I think I can use this.
Something I can use to repair those boots, thankfully. Okie doke. There's some more rabbits kicking around, that'd be great. Could actually kill the things anyway. Have I been in this one yet? I can't remember. Don't think I have.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, this stuff's great and all, but I need food. I guess if I had something I could use to kill the wolves, then I can eat them. Jerks that they are.
food.
Odd place for scrap metal. If I'm lucky, I should be able to find enough food in the surrounding houses for her, and I won't even have to wait till morning to go get the stuff from the gas station.
Behind.
Crap. Trying to get weighed down. I'm just searching these cabinets, I'll head back to the Grey Mothers.
I can always use more food.
Yeah, I'm starting to hit my weight limit now. I'm either gonna have to start traveling later or start finding places to store stuff for later use. I get the time I should also probably head back to the church. Yeah, I see you down there. Oh, you killed a rabbit. Good for you. I wish I did. Jerk. What a jerk. Hey lady, I got some stuff for you. Still not quite enough, though. Almost got enough food for her. Not quite, but almost. Anyway, I think I'm going to actually leave it there for now. Something tells me she's just going to have a wicked series of tasks for me to do to just get her to tell me anything useful, and night is falling and I'm going to want to do a bit of crafting, lighten my load and stuff. Basically, a lot of repairing. So, I'll be doing that later on, I believe. For now, however, let us save this game. I wonder how far I am into this. Still only episode 1. But, that's going to be something for me to decide at a later date. Like, you know, well, figure out at a later date how far into it I am. Alright. Well, it's fun. I'll say it's fun, but it's very... Well, I believe they called it a quiet apocalypse, and that certainly seems to be the case, doesn't it? There's not really a lot going on. You're certainly fighting for survival every step of the way, but there's not really a lot going on. But no, it's cool. It's cool. Anyway, that was fun times, and if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much. Not sure when the next time I'm going to stream is. Hopefully it's going to be tomorrow. Pretty soon, at the end of next week, I am going to be away for a couple of weeks, so I'm not going to be able to stream at any point during that time. So in the coming week, I'm hoping to try to get as much streaming in as I can. So, I start up again next time. I might do a little bit more Long Dark. There's a couple other games I wouldn't mind getting into. Maybe see if I can find something a bit more Christmassy. And there's always Breath of the Wild. In terms of Red Dead Redemption, unfortunately, I have still not had any luck finding a new cable for that, so I'm gonna have to hunt a little bit further. I might not be able to get to... I'm probably not going to be able to get to Red Dead Redemption again until after I come back. So, alas, there's that. But that's neither here nor there. As always, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very, very much. And hopefully I will see you fine folks next time, and until then, I wish you a farewell and a good night. Ta-ta for now.